morning and welcome. It's the 30th of August. It's just after 10 o'clock, so I'm a bit late today. And we'll start off with the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Well, we had a speech from a guy from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, and we had a little bit of an upturn in the New Zealand dollar last night. It's come back through. We have a commercial short ratio of 4.46 to 1 at the moment on this pair. We're well below the 50 on the RSI, and I'm expecting this. It's had a couple of little upturns here. I'm expecting this now. We've got support here. I'm expecting it to come down through the support over the next 2 or 3 days. So that's where I see this going. Excuse me, we will see next couple of days. I expect it'll come down and maybe test this support again. USD CAD come down again over the last 2 or 3 weeks. This has fallen. We have a commercial long ratio of 2.08 to 1. I'm expecting this to bounce back up, and we're going to test this monthly turning point again. So the RSI has actually turned up. I'm looking for it to come up through the 50 in a fairly positive manner, and we'll retest this historic turning point going back onto the monthly chart way back. Yeah, I've done that one before, so I won't labor it. USD JPY, I actually got out yesterday at the 108.600 with a very small profit. So I'm expecting this to bounce back up. We might come back up to the upper Bollinger Band. We'll just give it a few days, see what's happened. It's turned up. It's coming up through the 50. We'll give it a few days for this to get through the move. But it should come back up, and then that'll be a good selling position in my opinion. USD Mexican peso, we had this nice green candle up, a bit of weakness on the Mexican peso. Long may it continue. We recovered a bit yesterday, and we've started to get a green candle today. This is fairly stiff resistance. It's about at 18. So we'll see if we can break through that. This is like 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th time it's come up to test this. We are slightly above the 50 on the RSI, which is what I like to see. So we've got a commercial long ratio for the pair at a 2.11 to 1. So that'll produce nicely. Now this is the trade that I really like. This is the Euro GBP, and I was talking about this with a friend yesterday, and I said, oh, I can see this coming down, and he says, yeah, but I can see it going up as well. And I thought, yeah, but we're at this historic turning point here. If I put it back onto the monthly chart, you can see the top of this candle here, sorry, the top of the wick there, and we've got the top of these 2 candles here, and in fact this red candle was a very nice downturn candle here. So you know, let's just see, is there anything else historically going back? No, I can't see anything else. Okay, this has gone up quite a lot. You know, I just see it coming back down. We've got a divergence of 3.08 to 1. I think the euro's overdone. There's no logic behind that, the price that it's at. It's just hit 1.2, in fact nearly 1.25 on the dollar, and I'm kicking myself for not getting in. But I see this short. Also, it's broken my trend line. So there we go. In the member center, I've actually put a trade in here where it's broken the trend line. So there we go. Pound New Zealand dollar. This is coming up, it's finding a bit of resistance here. So we've got a divergence of 6.07 to 1 long. Yeah, we'll hang with this. I think this is going to do nicely for us. We're above the 50 on the RSI, and slightly pointing up. So yeah, we'll leave that in to see how that goes. AUD Japanese yen. Well, we've had the last week where it's actually gained strength. It's coming up to a little bit of resistance where it is. You know, if it doesn't get through this in the next couple of days, it's turning down. We've got a short ratio of 7.29 to 1. The RSI is sadly pointing up. I want this to turn down and come back down through the 50. That would be a very nice trade back down. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. In the Members Centre over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be experimenting. I'm doing videos with volumes and open interest, which obviously gives a further insight into the commitment of traders midweek. So anyway, that might be worth a look for you. So okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you again tomorrow. Cheers, bye now.